I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath. Time to...
Welcome back to my channel. I am Lovely Rainique, and today we are just going to be doing a quick little sum of my face. So in 2018 there were a lot of products that came out that were drugstore that I was in love with, and some of these products they came out before 2018, but I think I just purchased them in that time frame. So I'm just going to run through some of my fave drugstores. So this is for any girl who is just starting out on makeup, or maybe you just don't want to spend a whole lot of money on makeup. I know when I just started out playing around in makeup, I wasn't willing to go out and spend a whole lot of money on a whole lot of products because I was new to it. So let's go. The first few products that I want to do, I'm gonna do foundations. So some of my fave drugstore foundations. My first fave is gonna be the Maybelline Fit Me. This foundation is so bomb. Like, I tried this foundation. I think that they said that this foundation came out before, but they just like changed a few things about it or whatever. So this is the matte poreless foundation for normal to oily skin. And I think this is like a medium coverage. I don't think it's a full coverage foundation. It might be like a medium to full coverage or something like that, but this is one of my faves. My next one is the Maybelline Superstay. This is a full coverage foundation. Now the Maybelline Superstay full coverage is bomb. I will say this: when I first started wearing this foundation, it was in the summertime. In the summertime, I'm really oily, and then in the winter, my skin kind of dries out. If you're an oily person, I wouldn't recommend this foundation for you, because even though it's so bomb, this foundation had me super oily in the summertime. But in the wintertime, I've been wearing it this winter, and I don't have any problems with it at all. I actually have this foundation on now, and this is still one of my faves. The next one, this one actually did come out in 2018. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, and this is a light to medium coverage. So if you're a girl who's trying to cover something up or something like that, I wouldn't recommend that you use this. It is buildable to a certain extent, but it's not gonna give you like an extreme full coverage type of a look. And then for foundations, last but not least, my baby, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. When I tell you guys, like, I love this foundation. If anybody asks me what would be like my top 2 foundations that were drugstore, I'm gonna off top say my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and I'll probably go ahead and say the Maybelline Fit Me would be like my absolute 2 faves, but I like all 4 of those foundations. And moving right along, since we're on skin or face, we're just gonna stay. So my next products will be primers. CoverGirl True Blend Base Business. This foundation I think came out in 2018, because it actually came out around the time where the True Blend came out. And I need some more of this. This is more of a, I'll show y'all like this texture. And this actually like goes on your skin like a lotion type of a thing, and it's really like smooth. It doesn't dry your skin out at all. Like, my skin feels good when I wear this foundation, and I really don't have like any complaints or anything like that. My next, this is my holy grail primer. This is my my favorite, like drugstore, high end. This is my favorite primer. This is the NYX Angel Veil primer. Baby, let me tell you, if you've never tried this, where's the rock that you've been under? If you're just starting out on makeup, or if you're just makeup person anyway, like I said, I love drugstore products, and I don't just love them. Honey, shoot, the girls is spilling, baby. I don't just like this primer when it comes to drugstore. I like this primer altogether. However, this primer is a little bit more of a thicker consistency, and you gotta kind of work this in, but it does come off really, really smooth. It doesn't leave like any white residue or anything like that on your skin when you put it on. It just gives you like a very smooth base to your skin, and makes everything just lay flawless when you put your foundation on. And then last but not least, the Maybelline Baby Skin. This is the instant pore eraser. If you're somebody who has like large pores or anything like that, this will be good for you. I actually have this on now underneath of my foundation, and I really, it gives it like that blurring effect, and you can kind of like blur your makeup out with that primer. Next, when we getting into contour, one of my favorite contouring palettes is the True Complexion contour palette by Complexion, not Plexure, Black Radiance. This is very beginner friendly. I did use this in a couple of my other videos. If y'all haven't seen them, go watch them. It tells you what everything is for. So like the contour, it tells you what parts of your face to use the contouring for, what parts to use the sculpting one, and then the highlight. So it gives you like a breakdown, and it also has this right here, which will show you what goes where as far as putting everything on your face. So that is really, really good. Like I said, if you just starting out with doing makeup, or if you don't really know how to you know, put everything together, or where it goes or whatever like that, this is good for you. Another one that I absolutely love is gonna be the LA Color, excuse me, contouring palette. This palette I love. It gives you so many different like varieties of colors and things like that as far as contouring on the face. And it also still gives you that highlight one where you can put on your cheeks or whatever, however you highlight. I typically use like the this shade right here and this shade right there. Those shades are the ones that I typically go for. I don't really use the lighter shades because I just don't know what I would use them for. And then last but not least, because y'all know or should know by now that I'm a NYX fanatic, I can't go without the NYX contouring palette. And this is the powder contour. So I don't know if I said that. This is a powder contour. This is a powder contour. The Black Radiance one, I think it's a powder, but it kind of comes out, you know, kind of sort of like a cream. But all these are bomb. And I know you like, girl, you got 3 palettes that got basically the same colors in them. But if you're not already into makeup and you're just getting into makeup, you'll notice that you'll find yourself buying like products that you probably already have, you know, those products, but you'll be buying them all over again. It's just a part of makeup, I think. Okay. Jumping into concealers. If you have not yet tried the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, get you some, bae. This concealer is a bomb bomb concealer, especially when I'm talking under your eyes. If you're one of us, you know, beauties who have, you know, bags under your eyes and things like that, this instant age rewind gets you together. You talking about a snatch, it gets you together. I love this stuff. I've been using it since it came out, and I'm gonna continue to use it until they like take it off of the shelf or something. And then one of my next faves is the LA Girl Pro. Yeah, conceal. I typically use the shades Fawn and the shades Almond. Those are my two favorite shades. I use this one, which is the Beautiful Bronze, for my contour. So when I'm putting it like on my cheeks, I usually put it down my nose for the darker color. But this concealer, I remember back in the day when we used to wear the LA Girl lip glosses, and they were at the time they were bomb, but then when you started getting introduced to other things, it wasn't all that popping. But they've come a long way. Like they stepping up. They stepping up. Mascaras. My favorite, all-time favorite, it'll never change. Whether it's drugstore, high-end, it's just not going to change. It's going to be the Voluminous Superstar Makeup. I don't remember which brand this is, and I never do. So I don't want to throw a name out there. This right here, if you're putting it on your real lashes, if you know, trying to get a good blend between your, you know, your natural lashes and your false lashes, this here is bomb. It's a two-sided one. So the first side is going to be this white side, which you would use to, you know, bring the lashes out, bring everything out so you can extend it. And then you will go back in with the black one to get your life. And I love this stuff. Another one that is a good one though, which would be my second pick if I couldn't get to this for whatever reason, would be the Mega Length mascara. I got this from Sally Beauty, and she's bomb. This is by Wet n Wild. I love this. Like, I put this on my, you know, natural lashes when I'm not in the mood for a falsie, or I just don't feel like applying them, or I'm just trying to be cute, but I gotta run to like the grocery store and I just don't want to look, you know, busted. Then we go ahead and put this on. But this is really, really, really good too, and it's not as pricey, because I think this one, I want to say I might have spent like $7 on this, give or take, and this one was $2. So, you know, it's all about prices. Pressed powders. These two, I'm gonna just show them both at the same time because they're both like my absolute favorites. I don't like one over the other. The Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. Put this powder over top of any foundation. I put this powder when I wear my Fenty foundation, when I wear my MAC foundation, if I'm wearing NARS, anything high-end, down to if I'm wearing my Maybelline foundation, if I'm wearing my NYX foundation. This pressed powder goes good over anything. It just goes good. For me, they can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with the Fit Me powder. And then you have this, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 16-Hour Wear Pressed Powder. I love both of them all the same. Like, you can get me to wear any one of these and I'm wearing it all the same. You brush this all over your look if you're a pressed powder girl. Some people don't like pressed powders. They feel like it dries them out. But me personally, I like it. I don't wear pressed powder every day though, but when I do wear pressed powder, I like it. I like pressed powder. Them lips, baby. I am a lips. I love anything lip products. I love lip glosses and all that different stuff. Now, when it comes to lipsticks, I'm not a glossy girl. I do not like colored gloss. Like it has to be, if it's going to be a colored gloss, it has to be like a nude or something like that. But as far as like pinks and purples and all that stuff, glossy, I was blessed with big lips, and it doesn't go good. So it has to be a matte lipstick if it's going to be a color. And my all-time favorite matte lipsticks, first I was rocking with the Perfect Tone. A friend of mine actually put me on to the Perfect Tone lipstick, and that's what I was rocking with at first. But then I just started noticing like that it would dry out really fast. It would dry out really, really quickly, and it would crack. So I don't, not feeling that. But it's really, really pretty though, and it's really, really pigmented. I'm gonna show you guys. And this one, just in case y'all want to go get her, let me see what shade she in. I'm lying, I don't know. It doesn't have a color up there, it just has a number, 5401. But this is the color of her, and like I said, she's really, really pigmented and bright and just pretty, and she gonna dry real, real matte, but still gonna give you a bomb lip color. My new fave, ultimate fave now, is the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit. This matte lipstick, I can go to Walmart, which is where I got this, and get this, and I think, let me think on it. I think this was like, it was either $288 or $488. I don't remember exactly, but it was one of the two, $288, $488. I know it was 88 something. And it can last. This is the color that I have on my lips now, and this is in the shade Nice to Fuchsia. This is one of my favorite colors from them, but I have like 6 of them. But this is one of my favorite colors from them. And then my next favorite would be the Missy and Fierce, which is a red lip, because I love a red lip. And it's matte. And get in on them colors. Get in on these 2 colors from Wet n Wild. Like, y'all better stop sleeping on these drugstore like cosmetics, because they're coming through. Like, really, they are just bomb, and they dry down really, really matte. This is the fuchsia that I have on my lips now, and you know, white, nothing, baby. She up there, and she gonna be there all day. I only have one drugstore setting powder, and that's this. The Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder is hands down my favorite setting powder. I'm talking high-end drugstore, hands down my favorite. This is my go-to every time I do my face, unless I'm doing like just trying out something new that just hit. This is what we going to. Come on. We got a visitor. He wanted to say hey to everybody. But that's gonna be my go-to anytime that I'm doing, mommy working. Anytime that I'm doing my makeup, like I said, this is always gonna be my go-to. I don't care. I probably won't be buying any other setting powder, like I said, unless I'm just trying something new out that just hit the market. But if I'm not, this is She Sis. If you're doing eyebrows, like I said, and if you're just starting out, I'm not a big pencil girl, so I don't have any eyebrow pencils to show y'all as far as my fave. But 2 of my favorites, and I can't find it. I was looking for it before I recorded this video. I don't know what I did with it. First is the NYX Tame and Frame. You can look that up, NYX Tame and Frame. If you look it up, it'll come up. You can get it from Walgreens. You can get it from Walmart. It is bomb. Anywhere that they sell NYX products, you can find that brow tame and frame. When I tell you, gets your brows together. It gets your brows together. I love it. I still use it. Yeah, you know, I got a little bougie or whatever. So I started using Anastasia. I think that's how you say it. Anastasia, baby. She started getting bougie, started getting a little uppity, honey. Started feeling herself, you know. So I started using that. But I still use the Tame Frame and this e.l.f. Don't sleep on e.l.f., y'all. I wouldn't suggest this shade though. I had got this shade. I think I was doing something crazy with my hair, and my hair was really, really light, and I was like, I ain't want to go light with a dark brow, but that's dead, sis. Honey, but the pomade is brow made itself is bomb. Okay. Alpha Nix, if you're trying to get them brows together, because Anastasia run you like $20-something, you know, and it costs to be bougie, baby. So you might want to start low, okay? And then my favorite parts of my makeup, highlighters. Highlighters are really like my favorite part of doing my face. When I do my face, I feel like, baby, when you put that highlight on them cheeks, you see it? Or your bridge of your nose, your chin, your forehead, your eyebrow, however, whatever, how you do it. When you do it, it's bomb. It's bomb. It's bomb. It really is. It really is. And I love it. These two both are my favorites, but I was using this first. This was the Maybelline Master Chrome. And they have this in a couple shades, but this one is in the shade Molten Gold. I got these when they first came out. I went and purchased it, and I was using it. You can tell it's all broke up and stuff, but this my baby. This my go-to. But then I ran across the Wet n Wild highlighter. And I feel like even though this is drugstore, I feel like I started getting bougie, and I, didn't care for my Master Chrome no more. But I still use both of these. Both of them are my favorite. This is in the color Golden Flower Crown, which is 333B. I love it. If you don't wear it, you better start. I love this stuff as a highlighter. As far as drugstore, those are my two. And then just getting into the wrap up, last but not least, as far as cosmetics, are my setting sprays. When it comes to regularly for my day-to-day setting spray, I do use my Urban Decay all-nighter spray, because I just live for it, especially in the summertime. In the summertime, I like to be out and about, beaches and boardwalks and, all outside events, honey. I get bougie in the summer. I like to sit outside and eat and sit outside and drink, with them uppity people. So I tend to keep my Urban Decay on hand. But also, I was using, and y'all can tell by the bottle how she squeezed in, that this is my baby. It's nothing barely in there. But the NYX Matte Finish long lasting setting spray is bomb. So if you're looking for a bomb drugstore setting spray, like I said, if you're just starting out or you're not looking to spend a whole lot of money, I would try this. I think it retails, I want to say, about $12 compared to some of the higher ends. I know the Urban Decay one runs you about $30, I want to say. So this is really, really good. And then this one I stumbled across, come on, darling, by accident. It's the it's called the Femme Culture Get Lock makeup setting spray. I got this from Sally's, and I actually didn't mean to pick this up. I meant to pick something up that was right next to it, and it came in handy because I was heading out that night, and I didn't have any setting spray. I needed to set my face, and I used this, and it did really, 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 really good. I was in like a club environment, so it was really good. My makeup stayed in place all night. I didn't have anything fading, creasing, crunching, none of that good stuff. So this is really, really good. And then I've been using it ever since. Like, this is the second one that I've bought. I bought the first one, used all that, and this is the second one, and I love it. I really, really do. She's really, really good. Like I said, I got her from Sally's. I can't tell you where else they would sell it because that was the only place I got it. And like I said, it was by mistake. So those are all of my absolute fave cosmetics products that are drugstore. Now, if we're talking brushes, if you're a girl, woman that is just starting out in makeup and you're starting to, you know, get into it or whatever, you want to get you some good brushes. So, you know, decent price brushes. Because I started makeup back in the day, but when I recently started doing makeup and getting back into makeup, I wanted to play around with it so I can see, you know, what I liked and, you know, get used to using different things. So with doing that, I came across, first it was my e.l.f. brushes. I love e.l.f. brushes. I still buy e.l.f. brushes to this day. I'm always going to wear e.l.f. brushes, use e.l.f. brushes, but I like Morphe brushes as well. But e.l.f. those are my babies. You can get those from Ulta. You can get them from Walmart, Target. I don't know off the top of my head anywhere else, but I feel like all them, you know, places like that you can get them from. And then there were these, the Echo, however, tools. Or these brushes are really good brushes. If you're just trying out and you're looking for some good brushes and you're not looking to spend, you know, a whole lot of money and you still want to get that face together, try these brushes. These brushes are really good, and they're super like soft and durable. I purchased these for the first time like a few months ago. It was actually a little bit longer than that. It was like last winter, like about a year ago, like last December. And I was went on a little girls vacation with my girls, my best friend. And I needed some makeup brushes. I had left my brushes home because it was a last minute trip for one of my friends' birthdays. And we went to DC and I went to Target and I came across these brushes because I needed to get my face together. These are really good brushes. They're full, they're soft but firm, so you can get your face together, and they don't run you that much. This little brush set right here, which came with 5 brushes, I got it from Walgreens. About, I think I paid like $8, $8.99. I'm lying, it was like $15 for 5 brushes though. It came with a really big brush. It came with some, you know, a blending brush, a little eyeshadow brush or whatever like that. And they also sell them individually. I know at Target they sell them individually. And then it also comes with, on the back of here, it tells you like 3 different looks that you can use, and it tells you different stuff you can add to it. And these cases actually build out to be like a big, you know, makeup set case, but it gives you like instructions and tells you different things you can use the brushes for, a few makeup looks that you can use the brushes for, and all that good stuff like that. So if you're looking to get out, you know, branch out, not blend. Lord, makeup always on my mind, honey. Branch out into you know, doing makeup. I don't feel like everybody need, you know, makeup, I feel like it's not a necessity all the time. And I think sometimes people always be like, why do you wear makeup? You're pretty without makeup. Wearing makeup is not me saying that my natural me is ugly or my natural me is not good enough. I think that I'm beautiful without makeup, but sometimes I just like to, you know, feel good and add a little something. It doesn't mean that you're not, you know, pretty in your natural self. But if you're one of them girls who like to, you know, add something and play in makeup and, you know, be a little extra, put your makeup on, sis. So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you guys can find your perfect makeup products and get that face together, darling. Make sure that you guys go ahead and thumbs up this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get all of my notifications. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.